There's the whistle, and here we go.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be...
Takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And this is Romario. And the counter is on. And he plays one through. Romario! Milan are anything but solid just now. Rather exposed, actually.
Well, Peter, they're renowned for their breakaways, but you do have to be risky at times.
Pass is just off target. He steps in, and that's the end of that. No foul, says the referee. Tries to pass it through. Great ball if he can get there. And he's managed... And Romario! It's bounced back off the post. And needless to say, that deserved better.
Romario deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
question, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde's role is going to be so key here. He'll be tasked with pretty much doing everything.
Goes for goal! Oh, the ball's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Messi! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, Red, nice interception. Yamal. And this is Messi. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Burmo. Now it's Messi. It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here.
Real chance! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Bayer herring after the ball here. Cross flung in towards the middle. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Yamal. Yamal ventures forward. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that's going right the way across. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Vinicius Junior. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Nicely weighted ball. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Messi. It's a really well-measured ball. Romario is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Foden. And it's Valverde. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Looking for the run. And it's Romario. And the finish! Nouri. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And now the breakaway. Look at the space here.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Now it's Cruyff. Foden. He's found a way through. Great vision. And he's in on goal. A corner it is then. Bragantino have the chance to go the other way. Yamal. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Can he spark a counter here? This is Romario. He's found a way through. Goes for a shot! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. Oh, a fascinating half, full of talking points, not least that last very, very late one. So we reach the halfway point.
Bragantino really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now, stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 15. Numero 13.
Away we go again.
Numero 19.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Romario. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Cruyff. Tries a shot! Now, can they get him away? And the shot! It's a loose ball. Valverde. Forlan. And here's Bale.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Messi picks it up out what? Shot a goal! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And that's gone loose. And here's Zola. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. It's a quick one. And this is Messi.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, played right into his path. And he shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Foden. Quality ball. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Now it's Messi. Messi really could be danger here. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi. Shot, surely! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Can he get it through? He has a look up. And the shot! It's a goal! How they've waited! Now they have it! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
That has not gone well. Van Dijk. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that is a little undercooked. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Milan can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And here's Cruyff. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, look, he's had a shot! Oh, that's another chance! And a truly agonising miss.
Well, at least it's earned him a little applause from the boss. The finish was lacking, but everything else was pretty good.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 11.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
There will be a throw-in.
It's a good show of persistence, this. If they manage an equaliser, it'll be a great show.
He has found the way through. Gets a good foot in there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Bale. And he's quick to snatch it back. Forlan. Cross to the back post.
Milan can really think about the precious seconds.
He's gone for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Luis Suarez has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Koundé. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Aguero proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And that's that. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We are just getting started. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I know people are probably going to knock me as being biased towards my trade, but when you have someone like this fellow, Josko Guardiola, on your side, it's hard not to pick him out. Such an extraordinary defender with an unconventional style, incredibly quick, and so good at carrying the ball forward. Keep your eyes on him.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And this is Romario. Takes the shot! No, he's missed it.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Now it's Mbappe. Engages and forces him off the ball. Messi. That looks a good ball through. He's found a way through.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Now that's well seen too. Tries to play it through. Bragantino replying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
And here's Messi. Is there any support? He might not need it. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, it looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Right card. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Threads one in. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Yamal. And it's Cruyff. And it's gone back to the keeper. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. It's a good run down the right. Great vision. Solar.
Arsenal really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Rice. And the pass is intercepted. Rijkaard going forward. Messi. He is through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And he was alert to it. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bragantino are looking to break at pace. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Can he finish? Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Arsenal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
That's a little off target. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he's quick to return. Van Basten! Well, now it's a... Oh, what has happened here? Now the cross. Lovely ball and a real chance. Shot at goal! Van Basten has given away a free kick. It's just beyond his reach. No, again there's no way through. Oh, there's a probing ball. Can he get on the end of this? Yamal. Rice. Yamal. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's found a way past. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Chance! And that is the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Bragantino unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. The second half is up and running.
Bragantino can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Messi looking to receive it in space. Oh, perfectly measured that. Ferdinand gets over and intercepts. And he's managed to get rid. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Yamal. And it's Zanetti. Cruyff can see things others simply cannot. Vinicius Junior. Harrison kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the...
And the finish! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Bragantino have the chance to go the other way. Cruyff. And Cruyff! Cruyff! That is beyond words! A finish of true class! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And he cuts out the supply. Guardiola with the foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, that was coming, Peter. You know, he was on a final warning after all.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 19, Lamine Yamal. Coming on the field is number 10, Lionel Messi.
So we have movement on both benches. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field. Messi! Oh, special! That is a special goal! About as smooth as it gets!
Good goal score for
They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Number 10.
That is a diamond of a goal!
Messi.
The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now. Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining.
He's having a pop! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Good goal score for
Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Bragantino go up by 2 and are looking good.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team.
And Shevchenko! Again, a brilliant save.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Conte. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bragantino are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. That is ended up in no man's land. Vardiol is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Short changes him with that pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there. Musiala! Zola, pass somewhat off target. Rice. Van Basten. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rijkaard. And it's Rice. Rijkaard. Well seen, saw that coming. Musiala. Decent chance! Goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And now he has 2. Shifting momentum, perhaps.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Now that looks a decent ball. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Ibrahimovic. Here it is, crossed in. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, he's found support out wide. Big chance! Oh, crossbar!
Bragantino really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 9.
Arsenal are making a change now. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Musiala!
There will be 5
That is a little undercooked. Messi. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Rooney, and he's managed to get... And the shot! And no mistake! And right near the end, we have parity. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Good read, needed to be. And that'll be the end of that. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. The Signal Iduna Park, located in Dortmund, it really is a tremendous arena. We are just getting started. Well, here's a guy who's come as close as you can to perfecting the game, though his demeanour could barely be more modest. He really is every bit the anti-Galactico.
Yeah, and you wouldn't think that he's one of the great all-time midfielders.
Getting up there!
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Knocks it into space. Marcelo. Cannavaro. Passing is crisp and sharp. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Roma clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Ball facing up to his adversary. It's Iniesta! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Not the most accurate pass. Quarter of an hour played. It's a searching pass. Big chance, corner. And we have our very first corner. Oh, good effort! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Iniesta wins the duel this time. Messi, very much a man of this moment. And here's Romario. Messi, and he's managed to get free. He's having a hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Zanetti. Cruyff. Shoots! Again, a brilliant save.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
And it's Marcelo. That's a good run down the left. And that is headed for the... Terrific effort! It's bounced back off the post. It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Romario. Messi. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Zola, ready to try one.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Zola! Oh, super goal! A finish of true class! Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Bragantino are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Looking to play him in. Now it's Iniesta. Oh, good take in a good area. And it's Zanetti.
That's going in strongly.
Great pressure, plenty of it. Well, that pass isn't the best. Ibrahimovic applies the finish! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. That has not gone well. That has ended up in no man's land. Messi, and he's certainly onside here. Bragantino have the chance to go the other way. It's a pretty loose pass. That's good running with the ball. And he's had a shot! And no mistake. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback. And
Real chance! Zola.
it's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Gently done. Zola. And it's Zanetti. Lovely bit of skill.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
De Rossi. Ronaldinho. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He has found the way through. And this is Messi. Showing good feet. He's picked his way through. No, he's not getting his way this time. That's the end of the first 45. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. So it's back to business. Now it's Cruyff. Very nicely done. Tries one from range. Big moment. Massive goal.
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Tries a shot! Cannavaro, pass somewhat off target. Strokes it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Iniesta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. Header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's Conte. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
The attendances for this match.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's got the beating of his man. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Araujo. Can he get it through? He's shifted, and Messi! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! A finish right from the top draw. Once more they've done it. They just will not lie down.
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Substitution for Red Bull Bragantino, number 9.
So we have movement on both benches. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
So again, we have parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And here's Romario. Romario was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Messi. Takes a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Short changes him with that pass. Bragantino perhaps contemplating their next change here. Kvara shapes to shoot! And that's a sharp finish! And the game is well and truly turned on its head! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, some astute defending there. He won't be happy with that one. Kvaratskhelia. Pings in he's rising! And that really should have been that.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Substitution for Red Bull Bragantino, number 13.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Coming on the field is number 19, Steven Gerrard.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And this is Ronaldinho. He's gone for goal. Another one of football's and how moments. And it's made its way to him. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Roma really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Distributed tidily. Oh, well played, well played. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Luis Suarez. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Howson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ronaldinho. 4 added minutes on the board. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's neat. And the finish! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Nicely weighted ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And time is up. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game.
And we come to you now with a quick request.
And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, in all honesty, Peter, this would have been seen as a very winnable game, but it turned into a typical case of how not to maximise your home advantage.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're underway.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
How's that bias, Jim? He just has them. Tries a shot! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Elise, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Schlotterbeck did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Gerrard. Zola. Has good running with the ball. Though he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Elise. And it's Timber. He's in a great position here. Timber. Timber's cross. Oh, good climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Zanetti. And here's Romario. Akanji defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Aubameyang. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Bergkamp. Oh, easy pickings there.
Bragantino are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And the shot! And he's stuck it away! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Argentina are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
He's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's there! They are purring, truly purring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kimmich is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Nicked it back promptly. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And here's Romario. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Aubameyang. Cannavaro. Cruyff chasing after it. Now it's Romario. Gerrard. Played in by Gerrard. And that has been knocked clear. Aubameyang. Aimed beyond the defence. That has not gone well. Thiago. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he's had it nicked away. Gerrard. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
And it's Thiago. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 22. Lo reemplazará.
So off we go again.
Número 10. Messi.
Bragantino come out for this second half with a different lineup. The manager has made a big call here.
That was
Messi.
lovely, that.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Aubameyang. And it's Romario. Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Romario. Messi. He's picked his way through. Ronaldo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Timber. Gives it back. And it's Romario. No way through there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Bragantino come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Timber, a picture of focus and alertness.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Gerrard to Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Pass somewhat off target. And this is Cruyff. Look at the space here. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! And they are right back within touch.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 8. Número 25.
So we have movement on both benches. Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this?
Número 24.
Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting.
Agüero. Número 14.
Can he get it through? And this is Gerrard. Timber promptly onto that, and that is that. Rijkaard, good driving run. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Oh, what has happened here? Swings in across. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Bragantino perhaps contemplating their next change here. Can he get on the end of this? It's a good spell of possession, this. Aguero! Oh, good finish. It's all becoming so easy.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So now the difference is 3.
Kane really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Olise. Kimmich. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And here's Aguero. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. They shifted it to the flank, and it's Ronaldo. Now, can they get him away? Lofted in, impressive jump, and no mistake. Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. He watched it all the way And the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Kane. Now this could be a chance. And the finish! He's got a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Baresi gets on his bike and on the move. Zola in acres of space out wide. Lovely feet. Zola. He slings it in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Messi. Bellingham. And time is up. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seeming...
I've been waiting for this moment all night. Yeah, I only made it out for you. Joey sipping, guarding his decks. There's a butterfly effect, 'cause I feel my heartbeat climb. The moonlight cuts through wine. My friends are all inside. The heat and the dark, my head is so cloudy. You know how I feel, tell me it's two-sided. There's a sadness that I really can't shake, and my vision's got a few stripes. I never really feel at home anywhere. It's the right place at the wrong time.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Sao Paulo, of course, one of the centres of football in Brazil, and the Estadio Morumbis, a mighty venue befitting that status. Well, we're underway. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always... Oh, good effort! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And here's Messi. He's found a way through. Upamecano did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Forlan. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
It's a threatening ball. It's Aguero! Fantastic! That is classic Kun Aguero! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Egypt finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He's shifting through the gears here. No, he refuses to take the bait. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Conte. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. Great vision. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Egypt really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
That has ended up in no man's land. Now, can they get him away? Over to the right flank. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Looking to play him in. The less said about that pass, the better. Shifted upfield. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Aguero, big chance! And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. 30 minutes gone. Now it's Messi. That's beautifully weighted. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Rodri. And it's Forlan. Azar. And that's been intercepted. Rodri. Now that looks a decent ball. Solar. Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Knocks it into space. Now there's a fine ball.
Bragantino can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
That is good alertness. Messi. Pirlo. 5 minutes till the break. And it's Rodri. And that has left him in a heap. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Rodri. Now it's Messi. And he's undercooked that. Rijkaard, who's set up one goal so far, aims beyond the defence. Goes for goal! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that is the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Bragantino go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Bragantino with the game's only breakthrough, it's 1-0.
Substituição no time do Egito. Camisa 9.
So off we go again.
Substituído pelo jogador.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And here's Neymar. Neither of these tries a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Neymar is offering a wry smile there.
Egypt have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Neymar. And that's another good win of the ball. Zola. Chance here to counter. Romero spots it and intercepts. Messi. Cruyff. Knocks it into space. Rodri. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Messi. Now then, the ball's come loose. Messi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bragantino are still that goal to the good. Rodri. Kante goes sliding in. Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Bragantino have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Egypt clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Messi. He's picked his way through. Egypt needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
That's a sharp pass. And he was quick to react. And it's Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Caught offside that time. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's not looking good, Peter. You can't just stop playing once you've gone ahead. You're letting the opposition know that you can be got at, and they can so easily raise the pace and tempo to do just that.
Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh no, what has happened here? It's a pretty loose pass. Neymar.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early. Egypt are stuck in central station, and they might find the fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
Zola quietly revving up. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's managed to get rid. Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, played right into his path. Goes for a shot!
Egypt really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Plays a sharp little ball here. And this is Messi. Messi! Pirlo. Neymar. And it's Hazard. Now Pirlo. And it's Messi. And here's Ibrahimovic. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Nicked it back promptly. Bragantino still ahead by the game's only goal. Abiati punts it upfield. No, that's been intercepted. Hazard.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's been shifted off it.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Cruyff is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And that's really well manoeuvred. I think we're just about done here. Kante charging forward, the ball at his feet. Looking for options for movement. And Cruyff! Too close for comfort.
Substituição no time do Egito. Camisa
Well, the two
20.
coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Neymar. Camisa 21. Camisa 17.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bit. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
And here's Zola, and he's running through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Zola simply can't escape his critics. He deserves an earful after that. That's going in strongly.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Bergkamp. Nicely aimed pass. Aims beyond the defence. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Bragantino do have a chance to counter here. Rijkaard. Now it's Cruyff. It's played through for him. He has found the way. Zola! World class from Zola! A finish of true class! Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Vinicius Junior. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Drogba. Zanetti spots it and intercepts. Threads one in. Now it's Cruyff. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne conjures time and space where few can. And if you have just joined us, still just 1 goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now that looks a decent ball. Vinicius Junior is onto this. McAllister cuts it out. Aguero. And he's managed to get free. Barcelona have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Bragantino have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Chance, surely! And that's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
De Bruyne. And that was nowhere near his best. And they're back on the ball again. And here's Aguero. Rijkaard. Drogba. Conte. Oh, it's come loose. And this is Drogba. Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Vinicius Junior. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Oh, good spread. It's a promising position. He's got away. And a chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Bragantino certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, that pass isn't the best. McAllister. Now it's Drogba. No, it's come to nothing.
Drogba clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Aguero.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now, can they get him away? Cross deflected behind for a corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's Bergkamp. Hakimi. He's a sharp little ball here. Plays it across. And this is Aguero. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Now it's Messi. That is ended up in no man's land. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
Bragantino are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Bragantino have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Tries to pass it through, and Romario! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Now that's well seen too. Oh, that's well spotted. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior is in a really good position out wide. Couldn't squeeze it through. Cruyff. Conte. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Goes long and straight. Bergkamp. No, that's been intercepted. Hernandez. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's found space here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Rijkaard. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Now it's Drogba. De Bruyne. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. He's found a way through. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's intervened well there. Played back to the goalkeeper. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Vinicius Junior. And it's Aguero. Now it's Cruyff. Knocks it into space. That pass has been well intercepted. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
De Bruyne getting up there! That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Oh, well played, well played. De Bruyne. Rijkaard. Here's the team's great visionary. Hakimi. And here's Aguero. And it's Hakimi. And here's Aguero.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
That is good alertness. Howson cuts out the pass. Nicely weighted ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. De Bruyne. And here's Vinicius Junior. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means.
Oh, what a mistake! And the shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. Bergkamp. Now it's Drogba. Hernandez promptly onto that, and that is that. Back towards the middle. Played into space. De Bruyne.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Substituição em campo.
All hands on deck for this one.
Camisa 11. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 7.
And it's been taken short.
Camisa 18.
Cannavaro. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure.